The streets will never love you back. The streets will never love you back. What's up, guys? Sorry that I'm late. I know you guys been waiting days for me to come on. It's been very nice out, so I've been busy with my kids. But I figure I'd jump on, see who's out there, see what's going on. But I got some stuff I'll share with you. I also wanted to get into 34 people in the chat. Let me see who's in there. Okay. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Boston J, my pal. Pierre, how are you? Days. Okay. So 42 people in the chat, but I don't see 42 people in the chat. Okay, here they come. Dave, what's up, pal? Salute to you. Guy P, hey Jimmy, what's up? How are you? How's everything? I found this book that someone gave me a while ago. The Play What Goes Wrong, an audience guest book. Someone handed this to me a couple years back. But what it has all these quotes from actors and entertainers. I'll share a couple of them with you. This one is Better Luck Next Time, Stephen Colbert. This one's from Will Ferrell. You are a bunch of fucking assholes. No, I'm serious. Learn your lines and have some fucking pride in what you do. This show is terrible. You need to rehearse if you ever want people to see it. Oh my God, what happened? I hope your parents haven't seen this. But anyway, these are all like funny quotes. It's a guest book. Kate Blanchett. I actually peed my pants. Thank you. So all these actors, actresses, entertainers, Nathan Lane, you all have my deepest sympathy, much love, and I hope you all find something worthy unite to do with your lives. Cheers, Nathan Lane. But this goes on and on. Neil Patrick, I'm so sorry for all of you, Neil Patrick. And they're all funny quotes. It's a guest book at some play that they were at. Anyways, I came up to it with some stuff that I was digging out. My journals, I was going through some stuff, some old poems that I was writing back then and stuff like that. But I wanted to come on, hang out with you guys for a while. You know, look, the reason why I don't come on, there's a lot of negativity on YouTube, and I really want to stay away from it. My life is so positive with my children, just people in my life, people that are there for me. I'm there for them. And just have better things in my life. That's what I want. And also people. I want better people in my life, you know. And there's so many things, you know. Everything what's going on. It's like even on YouTube, these people that they say that they're your friends. And then they call you. But you don't even know if you want to answer the phone because they could be recording you. I mean, there's no morals of people anymore, you know. And me personally, look, I never recorded anyone in my lifetime. That's on everything I love in my life. Okay, I never recorded anybody. I think people who record people, there's a problem there. You know, they're trying to hurt you. So stay away from people like that. But let me see. A couple of people are saying, "Hey Jimmy, hope you're well." George Loveless. George, what's up? Thanks for coming by. Luigi Capasso, what's up, Jimmy? How are you? How's everything? Good to see you. Looking good, brother. Same to you. Hey Jimmy, I hope everything is okay with you and your family, my friend. Thank you. Same to you. Yo, love from Trenton, New Jersey. Thank you, Christopher. Back to you, baby. John McAvey. What's up, Jimmy? Hey, John, how are you? Jimmy, good to see you. Good to see you too. Boston J. What's up, pal? What's up, Boston J? And everyone in the chat, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. You know, I would love to do this more often and have fun with it. You know, when I first came on, there was a lot of fun I was having with it. And, you know, I was making a couple of dollars too. You know, as far as YouTube with the videos I was making, it was fun. You know, it looked like a bright future and stuff like that. But sometimes it isn't so bright because you have other people that want to knock you down and slander you and try to destroy your name. This is what people do, you know. But not anyone that's always doing better than you. They're never trying to do that to you. It's always people that are doing uh, that wish they could do as good as you know. But like I said, this YouTube's very negative. I'm gonna throw some stories in every so often. I try to build my channel, see what comes up next, see if I can interview some people, have some fun with it. Uh, you know, when I first started, when I first came home, there were these people. My friend, his name was Glenn Hovader. He was a pastor, a minister, and his son Perry Hovader. Anyway, they both passed away of cancer. One after the other, a year. First, Glenn passed away, and then the son Perry passed away. Anyway, I'm in touch with Austin, their son, Austin Perry's son, Glenn's grandson, and we used to do these Goodfellas for God get-togethers. You know, we would get a lot of God-loving people in the room, talk to them, talk about our lives, do some raffles, and you know, you meet good people. You know, good God loving, interesting people. So hopefully, maybe I'll do another one of those and get together with some people. I have a friend, Petey Bellini. I like to have him on the show. Uh, a few other people that are my friends in Ohio, people that I was doing these Goodfellas for God things with. Rocco Morelli. He's an old gangster. He wrote a book, Forget About It. So I'm going to get him on the show. And so just some other interesting people that were in my life when I came home, these people I met. So, and they could also talk for my character, as you know, as you people know. But one second. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking to do. Okay. So William Haynes, $10. Thank you, William. Very kind of you. Thank you. So so you know, we'll talk about that. You know, I wanted to also get into, you know, the wise guys that I grew up with. You know, when I was growing up, the wise guys were real wise guys. Uh, it was a different world back then. Growing up in an Italian neighborhood, uh, you know, with an Italian last name, you were very proud of, you know, where you were from and what you were. You know, if you weren't Italian, you were more like you wish you were Italian. But the wise guys I grew up with, of course, Frankie the Chico, uh, Joe Butch. From my side of the neighborhood, uh, Anthony Sparrow, of course. You had this other old timer, Rocco Maraglia. I was friendly with his son here and there. He was a wise guy with the Columbos. Uh, Nino Gaggi, of course, Nino Gaggi. And in that photo that I put up yesterday, uh, that was actually a picture of Nino Gaggi's son, Anthony Gaggi, and an old friend back in the day, Frankie Caruso. Frankie Caruso's father was a knockaround guy too. He had a cafe on Mulberry Street, Sonny Caruso. But the guys that I grew up around, I'll tell you, Frankie Bola, Joe Sis, Beansy, Campanella, Master Thief. These guys, they all had some kind of class to them. They were tough when they had to be. Uh, Very charismatic. Uh, Georgie the Chico, Joe Butter, character. I remember when I was a kid and I was sitting in Georgie the Chico's club one day, and in comes Frankie Botts and Joe Watts. Now, Frankie Botts and Joe Watts, when I was a kid, there were so many stories about them. They were partners at that time. They were with the Gambinos, and Frankie Botts was nuts, and Joe Watts was nuts. And they were always known to always be together, and they were a force to be reckoned with back in the day. And then all of a sudden, uh, Frankie Botts gets killed in his house. No one knows who did it. Who knows? It was probably Joe Watts. But just being around these characters when I was a kid, being around the Chicos, going into all these social clubs, guys like Paulie Zach. Paulie Zach always having an argument at the pinochle table. He, I don't know, I'm not sure if he was a sore loser, but he was always argumentative, whether he won or whether he lost. These guys playing pinochle, always having slacks on. Some guys come in messy, just like in the movies. That's how they are. But looking back on my childhood, I tell you, I have a lot of good memories, and I like to share them with you people. That's why I come on. I want some positive things to come out of this. Joey D, what's up, Joe? I just spoke to Joey D. So yeah, so hopefully we're gonna have some new guests coming on. These are people that I met from Goodfellas for God. Jimmy, when are you going to speak out against the guy in Miami bashing your friend Don Berlin? Well, you know, I'm glad you brought this up. I actually had a phone call about this today. And that's something I was just talking about, all the negativity on YouTube. Me personally, I like to stay away from it. Some people chum in and want to keep on going back and forth. I think it's a waste of time. So, I really don't chum in too much about it. I think it's some of it's comical and some of it is just slander. So, that's where I am. As far as Don Berlin's my friend. Everyone knows that. Uh, he's a God loving person. And hopefully that all gets reasoned out. Devin Grant, hey Jimmy, is everything okay with Tommy Dades? Love his insights and knowledge about the life. Can you get him back on the show? Tommy Dades, I talk to Tommy Dades every so often, and just like I just said, okay, so you see how someone just came on and, they wanted to mention Don Berlin and talk about the guy from Miami. It's all negativity. So this is the reason why I don't come on a lot. When I do come on, I just want to give some videos, come on live, talk about some stuff, have some fun with this, be positive, be respectful. Listen, I had morals in life. Even though I was a bad guy, a bad kid growing up, and sometimes you got to fall and learn the hard way. I hope Don learned his lesson and stay off the other channels. Joey D. Well, Jimmy, what is your opinion on Dom Sicali? I really don't know Dominic Sicali. He's from the Bronx. Uh, I know some of his story. I don't know all of his story. Never met him before. Right now, I guess he's a new guy on YouTube. But I don't know. I think Sammy, with Sammy's help, Michael's, Michael's help, I think he could do pretty well. Dom Sicali, stay out of the nonsense, like, with all this YouTube nonsense. Just tell your stories, try to make a business out of it, because, people could do well. Like I said, the best thing that happened to me from YouTube was some people that I met in my life, and they're still in my life. You could really meet some really good people on here. But if you want to come on here and you want to be jealous of people and you want to slander people and talk about their past, look, you have a past too, and but when you do that, when you slander other people look at you and your channel and they say, you know what, look at this guy slandering this and look at this guy's life. Because who are you to slander anybody? Everybody can have a fresh start anytime they like. If they want to change their ways, change their life, they could start today. If not, they can never start. But people change and people grow as time goes by. But maybe, hopefully, Don Berlin did learn a lesson from this. I think there's a lesson to learn every day from somebody or something. But Dominic Sicali, I don't know him. Maybe someday me and him will cooperate. I don't know if he's willing, if he is his own man, which I'm sure he is. But we will see. And let's see. Did you guys ever need what other boroughs back in the day? No, in Jersey, we used to go city for city and versus Philly. Uh, Not really. I basically stayed in Brooklyn. If I traveled somewhere else, or maybe I was doing a score or something, maybe go meet somebody. I stayed in my neighborhood a lot, basically Beth Avenue, Avenue U, Bensonhurst, Gravesend, those areas. Yeah, you can, Jimmy. You're 10% correct, bro. I met some really good friends on here and are genuine. They are few and far between, but they are out there. Of course, absolutely. I met a really good people on here. You know, it's just when you get involved in the nonsense, then you got to step back and get away. Go live a productive, positive lifestyle. Go for a walk or something. I don't know. That's part of social media. The hood with the haters. You'll be shocked how many people hate but still go on to watch you. I know. That's the thing, right, Robert? But anyway, this is Robert Feebles. This guy right here is one of the best artists in the neighborhood. You got to check out his stuff. Robert Feebles. Robert, tell them where your channels are. Your YouTube channel, your Instagram channel. Blow yourself up, baby. Let people know. Jimmy, do you go to Romeo's Butcher? They have some great dry aged steaks there. Wow. Of course, that's on 15th Avenue, and I think maybe 70 something Street. Oh yeah, that place is great. Good chicken colors too. Jimmy, was Fabrizio involved with the Paulie G hit? What's your thoughts on Fabrizio coming home? It's a good question. Fabrizio, look, I grew up with Fabrizio. Now, I knew Fabrizio longer than I knew Calco and Tommy Reynolds. And I stress this, I really do. Because as I'm getting older, I look at things a lot different than I used to look at things. I don't look at things, how I looked at things 10 years ago and back then. I'm getting older. And, I like to see Fabrizio do good. I really would. Coming from me, he's probably saying, yeah, you know what, F me, stuff like that. But I really would. I like to see him do good. He comes from a good family. I knew his family. We knew each other all our lives growing up. We grew up in the same building. And I remember me and Fabrizio, when we were kids, we were like blood brothers. We actually cut our pinkies and then you rub them together and you put it together and you become blood brothers. But Fabrizio was always a good kid growing up, a good guy. I think he has a good name to him. I think he's going to be okay. But as far as his mob life, getting into this mob life, I think there's a lot of ups and downs with it. You know, you can find yourself really getting yourself in trouble. Who you put yourself around, you can't trust nobody no more. You have a lot of people that are playing the part. They're acting. They're not real. So you just got to be careful who you put yourself around. And that's the most important thing. Who is in your company? If you keep good company, you'll be okay. But in that life, there ain't no good company. But I hope he, you know, turns out everything turns out good for him. And I mean that. And I even mean that for Reynolds. You know, I mean things that took place growing up. It's a life. You know what? None of us really wanted. I don't think none of us wanted. I remember Tommy Reynolds when Tommy Reynolds used to work in the construction. Used to go to work every day. And then all of a sudden he got into some trouble here and there, and that's when the streets just went full charge and took over your life. You start doing this, you start doing that. Now you're involved in a murder. Now you're on a record with a crime family. You're trying to prove yourself, and these are the things you get caught up in the neighborhood. Jimmy, hope you are doing well. Always enjoy your content. Take care. God bless. Thank you, Star Wars. Thanks for coming by. Ryan Brown, Boston J, my brother, partners for life. What's up, Ryan? How's everything? Hope you're feeling good. Miss Can't Be Wrong. Thank you for coming by. Rocco Mancini, family's everything, like the message. Do you have an old friend you still keep in touch with and seek advice from? Yes, I do. I do have some old friends that I still talk to. Did Andrew Reynolds push Tommy towards the streets? I don't know about that. He might have encouraged him a little. Having your father out there is a big plus. Me and Jimmy became true friends. No matter what we go through, we got love for each other. 100%, Joe. You know that. Salute. You all have a great. You all have a great in Vegas, so it's time to play cards. God bless. William Haynes, you too. Thanks for the $10, pal. Appreciate it. Good luck. But like a friend of mine would say, fuck luck. That would be my main guy. I tell my main guy he's like a high roller and he gambles. I tell him, good luck. He goes like this, fuck luck. But those are real guys. Thoughts from the other side. Great answer, Jimmy. I know Fabrizio deep down inside remembers the childhood memories, and I can tell you really wish them the best. Shit happens in life. You're back, brother. Positive vibes and growth. Thanks. Christopher. Hands only, who was giving Paulie G a run for his money back in the day, Jimmy. Who was the best fighter with the Colombo kids you fought? The best fighter with the Colombo kids. Jimmy, complete transparency yesterday was hard for me. Yesterday would have been my mother's 65th birthday. Ryan, I'm sorry about your mom. That sucks. Your mom is looking down on you and she's, watching your every move and she's always there with you. So continue to talk to her, keep her in your prayers. And one day you'll meet her again. Stay strong. But, that's the thing in life. Everybody is going through something. Ryan Brown, his mother yesterday would have been 65. I lost my mother, she was 64. And she's gone a long time now. And I look at people where their mothers are still here. You know what? Enjoy your mother. Tell your mother how much you love them. I wish I could hug my mother and give her a kiss and tell her how much I love her and care about her. But life is short. And, if you got good people in your life, you know, let them know how much they are appreciated. But we got 84 people in the chat. Look, I really destroyed my channel. If I would have kept on coming on every day, doing videos, coming on live, my channel probably would have over 100,000 uh, subs right now. I stopped for a long time. I stopped giving bad avenue stories. I got a lot of things going on in my life. I got to take care of myself. I got to take care of my kids. I got to work here and there. I write. I'm trying to put this book out. I'm trying to send some positive messages out there and trying to make something happen in life, But it's all about my children, my life. And I love sharing my life with you people. So thank you again for coming in. I'm going to send a couple more messages. Jimmy, what are your expectations from being on YouTube? My expectations on being on YouTube is, look, I have a small platform and I have a voice. Okay. At one time, I was a serious criminal. I have a lot of regrets in my life, but a platform like this, I could use it in a positive way. I could choose to use it in a negative way, but I don't. I use this in a positive way. This is my voice. This is my channel. You want to come be a part of my life? You come be a part of my life. You want to come on and chop it up with me, and maybe we could agree to disagree or whatever, the conversation is. You're welcome to come on. But I met a lot of good people on here, and hopefully I continue to meet a lot of good people on here. I met people on YouTube that I actually call family. They're family to me now, okay? And, that's what it did for me, YouTube. That's my expectation. As far as making money on here, I don't make no money on here. A couple of dollars here and there, but nothing, believe me, nothing. But you could have a nice business on here too. If you got some nice merchandise, you can sell it. There's a lot of positive things you can do on YouTube. So hopefully you people could go that route and use it in a positive way. Miss Can't Be Wrong. Jimmy, you have a nice channel. Keep it going. Thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I appreciate it. And maybe someday you and I will sit down and have lunch. You never know, right? Life is very strange. Jimmy, you coming on the Calandra family, refreshing, positive, uplifting Sunday chop it ups are always the best. Thank you, Boston J. That's the truth, Jimmy, my brother, from another mother. Hey, Jimmy, will you be rescheduling the show with Don Berlin? Yeah, I'm still going to be doing shows with Don Berlin. I actually called him earlier. I asked him if he wanted to do a show later on today. He's welcome to do it. Look, once I go out later on today, I might be doing something with my kids. Then when I come home, you know what, so-and-so time, then I got to wake up 5:30 in the morning. I got to go to my job. I got to earn for my family. So, there's so much going on over here. That's why I'm trying to push this book out there, but I want to make sure it's my masterpiece when I let it out. I can testify to that. Jimmy always tells me he got to spend time with girls. They are his life. Absolutely. I love my children. God bless all our children, even the people, my enemies. God bless all our children. If your beef is with me, keep it with me. Don't keep it with my children. I'm not going to keep it with your children. When's your next Tommy Dade show? Love you guys together. I got to call Tommy Dades. I would love to have Tommy Dades back on here. I really would. But because of all this negativity, he likes to stay away from all the negativity. I like to stay away from negativity. Look, obviously, this is my channel, which I'm going to continue to put good content out here. Like I said, I'm going to have some new guests on here, some of them from good fellas from God, uh, some fundraisers we used to have on there. And, but listen, we'll see what else has to come. I'll be doing more Bet Avenue stories, of course, and you never know. We'll get some surprises. Maybe we'll get an actor to come on. I'm in contact with some actors. I talk to them every so often. They're good people. Uh, it's something I would love to get involved in the acting business, maybe someday. But I guess everything is timing. Jimmy's time comes first. We here for Jimmy first. Joey D. It's crazy, Jimmy. Could you imagine, even back in the 90s, that your neighborhood today would be filled with Crips? It's unreal. It really is. It's crazy. It really is nuts. Tell us a story about Mike DeSantis. Mike DeSantis, 1247, whoever this is. Anyway, Mike DeSantis, look, these guys don't want me talking nice about them. But look, Mikey DeSantis is a great guy. He really is. One of the best guys, definitely in Brooklyn, 100%. Okay, as we know what he is. I'm not gonna, talk about it. But you brought him up. But Mikey D, back in 1990, there was these cards, these baseball cards that came out. They were called Upper Deck baseball cards. Now, Mikey D was known to have money. He had Concept Auto Collision. And so these Upper Deck cards come up. Back in the day, baseball cards were known to, if you save them, you collect them. Eventually, later on in life, you make money. So Mikey D, he wanted to invest some money. And he said, "Well, you know what? Maybe would be a good investment. Let me buy a truckload of Upper Deck baseball cards." So before he does it, he looks into it. He calls my uncle, okay? My uncle Mumu, he calls. And he asks his Mumu. Now, my uncle Mumu's all into baseball, sports, everything, knows everything about, what's going to go up, what's not. If a baseball player is doing good now, it doesn't mean he's going to do good. But these Upper Deck baseball cards came out in 1990, 89, whatever. And he was looking at them, and he ended up buying a truckload. So we're in front of Concept one day, and all of a sudden, a tractor trailer pulls up, and what the fuck is this? This guy's blocking traffic right in the middle of the street. I'm telling the guy, "Whoa, Bo, you gotta move. You gotta move the fucking truck. You're blocking traffic over here." The guy comes out. He says, "Nah," he said, "I got a delivery over here for Concept Collision." I said, "Concept Collision." I said, "What do you got? You got auto parts?" "No, I got baseball cards." Baseball cards. There's a whole tractor trailer full of baseball cards. He pulled it up. All the my skids were coming out, and I guess he stashed them. But that's a story about Mikey DeSantis, Mikey D, and he's one of the good ones. That's for sure, definitely. And when you mention Mikey, I look at these guys and I say, this is a guy that I would have been around if I was still in that life. Mikey D, that was probably the family I was going to be around, the Lucchese family, if I was going to be in that life. But thank God I'm not in that life. I got children. I'm not a part of that life. I was a part of the Bet Avenue crew. I knew a lot of these people. And like I said, for these people, these lives don't change. The same thing goes on every day. If I was in that life, I'd probably open up maybe a cafe in the back to be a place you play pinochle, some espresso, little get-togethers here and there. But that life's over for me. I got a new life. I'm happy with my life, thank God. Jimmy, did you remodel your home? That looks like new paint and drywall. That's just an upstairs, buddy. Jimmy, I will be doing a vintage box break show soon. Yes, Jay. We're gonna break that box open and pull out some rookies. Yes, but that's what I do. I collect baseball cards. Did Mikey give good advice? If so, what did he say? Did you see that recent picture of him? He's wearing a blue tracksuit. No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. All right, let me see what else we got over here. Boston J. Anthony Santoro. I know I got to send you that package, Anthony. Did you sell with Gene Gotti? I got a lot of baseball and football cards. Joey D. All right, guys. Well, look, I'm on a half hour. Not going to stay on too much longer. But to everyone out there, look, it's a beautiful day, beautiful Wednesday. Enjoy your day. Uh, put out love towards other people. Uh, look, we can change every day. Okay, you don't want to wait until tomorrow. You can do it today. Better your life, better yourself. Jimmy, was that track jacket 2K? Looking good in the Gucci. Thank you, Brooklyn Day. Jimmy, no rush, but when you do, I'm going to send you an autograph of one or more former Jet No Brown, my little cousin. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thanks, Anthony. Good to see you, Jimmy. Have a great day. Love you too, Boston J. Looking good in the Gucci. Mob cards. Yes or no? Mob cards. I got some of those mob cards. Joey D drinking some Michael Frenzy's wine. Let's give Michael a shout out. Yeah, that's you know what? Actually, I'm gonna give a shout out to the wise and the wise guy. That's Chaz Palminteri and Michael Franzese. Go check out the new channel. It's called The Wise and the Wise Guy. Look, these are two of my favorite guys. I love their wiseness. Chaz Palminteri, he's such a wise man and all positive, and you just love watching him, plus all the acting that he did back in the day. But he has a great podcast. And Michael Franzese, another wise guy, very smart, uh, God loving, family oriented. So, these two guys together, they're amazing. Pat Travellino. Jimmy, how can I acquire an autographed picture setting up a mock lineup in my man cave? There you go, Joey D. Yes, the wise and the wise guy. Only important questions. Big G, what's up, Big G? How's everything? Big G, 484. Now, this is another guy. I don't know, Big G. He just came into my chat maybe about a week ago, I think. I mean, every so often. But, Big G, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. I'm not staying too long. I've been in this room for almost over 40 minutes. But to everybody, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming by. Is that a no on the picture? No, I'll get you a photo for sure. 100%. Okay? Just give me some time. I actually have some, I think, 8x10s that I signed. I got some new ones. All this stuff, I'm trying to put it all together. There's not enough time in the day. But once I put it all together, absolutely, yeah, you can get one for sure. Okay? So everyone, look, have a great day. Look, stay positive. Be kind to others. And I hope I get you to see you on the next video. With that said, I'll see you all part of Bobby Louise's show. Yeah, he is. Big G is essential part of Bobby Louise's show. Well, now he's going to be a part of this show. How's that? Right, Big G? Help me a link so I can show the wine. He wants to show the wine. Joey does. Do you have negatives or pictures of you and your friends? I'd love to get a copy. Thanks, Jimmy. Do you need my contact info? Nah, just go to therealjimmycalandra@gmail.com. Send it there, and eventually I'll get back to you, okay? All right, guys. With that said, I love you all. Spread the love the Brooklyn way. Do the right thing. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for coming by. Bye, guys. Love yous. The streets will never make you grow. It's not a seed, it's a gutter. There's no happy endings in this life. So this is my message to you. The streets will never love you back.